Hi, my name is Tarisha Shirley. I'm going to lead you through a Vinyasa yoga class today. If you're new to practicing with me, welcome. If you've practiced with me before, welcome back. The last year has brought a lot of challenges and changes, and so today's practice I wanted to start with some simple breath work and mindful movement. Everyone just come to a comfortable seated position and allow your eyes to softly close. If it's comfortable, just begin breathing in and out through the nose. If that is uncomfortable, feel free to breathe through your mouth. And just begin to deepen your breath. Focus on bringing that inhale into the belly, so allow the belly to expand as you inhale. And then on the exhale, just draw it in towards the spine. Nice, and I want you to complete 5 rounds of that breath on your own. And after you take that 5th breath, just return back to a normal state of breathing. And I want you to take the next minute or so to set an intention for today's practice. That can be something external, such as focusing on the breath, or strength, maybe even flexibility. Or that can be an internal intention, such as awareness or just being present in this moment. Take one more nice deep breath. And as you exhale, just allow the eyes to open. All right, so we're going to start with some seated stretches just to allow the upper body to open and prepare us for the rest of the movement I have planned for us today. So go ahead and begin by placing your right hand on the floor, and then I want you to inhale your left arm overhead with the palm facing towards the right. And then inhale, lengthen through the spine. And on an exhale, I want you to lean towards the right, reaching with the left arm. Just gonna hold here for several breaths. Inhale all the way back around, and go ahead and place the left hand on the mat. Inhale the right arm up, palm facing the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin to reach towards that left side. Inhale all the way back up. All right, from there we'll move into our seated twist. So on an inhale, I want you to lengthen the spine. And on an exhale, place your right hand behind you and your left hand can come over to that right knee. Again, inhale, lengthen through the spine. And on an exhale, I want you to begin to open your chest towards the right. We're not going for a deep stretch here. We just kind of want to warm the spine up for more movement. One more deep breath. Okay, so on your next inhale, I want you to come out of the twist just enough to create some length. And then on your exhale, I want you to see if you can take that twist a little bit deeper. Just hold and breathe. All right, we'll do that one more time. Inhale, create length. Exhale and twist. Just one more deep breath. And on the exhale, just come back to center. We'll repeat all that on the opposite side. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, place that left hand behind you, right hand on the left knee. And then inhale again and create length. Exhale and twist. Nice. Now inhale, lengthen. Exhale, see if you can take that twist a little bit deeper. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and twist. One more deep breath. And on your exhale, just bring it back to center. Take a moment, kind of shake it out, and then go ahead and get into a tabletop position. So that's just hands and knees. And I want your wrists directly below your shoulders, hips stacked over the knees. And we're gonna go through a few rounds of cat and cow. So on the inhale, I want you to press into your hands, arch your back and tuck your tailbone. And on the exhale, I want you to bring your tailbone towards the ceiling as you open through the chest. Just one more round. Nice, come back to a neutral spine in that tabletop position. I want you to tuck the toes, maybe step your hands out just a little bit, and we'll press back into our first downward dog. So because your legs might be a little tight, we haven't properly warmed them up, I want you to begin pedaling the feet around here. Maybe just focusing on dropping the heels a little bit closer towards the mat each time. Nice. Now come to stillness. Press into the hands and drop your heels back a little bit further. And think about bringing belly towards the thighs. I want you to hold here for just a few deep breaths. Nice. From here, just take a step towards the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. And come to this standing position at the top of your mat. All right, from this standing position, we're gonna go through a few sun salutation A's. And we'll start with the first one. It's gonna be slightly modified, and then you'll have the option to add in a vinyasa or something more challenging in a moment. So on your inhale, I want you to bring your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. On an exhale, go ahead and fold, place your hands on the mat, and then I just want you to step back into this plank position. From there, push back to downward dog, and we're gonna hold here for about 3 deep breaths. Nice. Make your way back to the top of the mat. Just step. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale the arms overhead. And exhale, hands back to heart. All right, inhale, arms up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Place your hands down. Step back into a plank position. You can either just push back into downward dog, or if you'd like to take more challenging vinyasa, just bend the elbows and come into this really low plank. Press up into cobra pose or up dog, and then come to downward dog. Again, a few deep breaths here. Nice. Make your way back to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. And back to that standing position. We'll go through one more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step or hop back to that plank position. Take a vinyasa or just push back to downward dog. And a few deep breaths. All right, after that last exhale, I want you to shift your weight more towards that left foot, so you can inhale the right leg up towards the ceiling for three-legged dog. On an exhale, bring that right foot all the way to the hands and drop your left knee down to the mat. Now I want you to keep that left hand on the mat, and on an inhale, I want you to sweep that right arm up towards the ceiling, opening the chest to the right. Few deep breaths. Exhale that right hand back to the mat, and then inhale the arms up. We're in this low lunge position. Nice. Next inhale, I want you to press up into a high lunge position. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And on an exhale, take just a slight back bend. Nice. Exhale, hands back to the mat, and step back to downward dog. And opposite side. Inhale, left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that left foot up to the hands. Keep that right hand on the mat this time, and inhale the left arm up towards the ceiling as you open your chest to the left. So exhale that left hand back to the mat. And on your next inhale, bring the arms up. We're in this low lunge position. Nice. Inhale, press up into that high lunge. Now inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, take that slight back bend. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. And step back to downward dog. Couple deep breaths here. Feel free to pedal the feet around. All right, we're going to go through that one more time each side. So inhale, right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale to that low lunge position. Left hand on the mat. Inhale that right arm up, opening the chest to the right. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Inhale, arms up, low lunge. Nice. Inhale and press up into that high lunge. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, take that slight back bend. Exhale, hands to the mat, and press back to downward dog. Inhale, left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, sweep that left arm up, open the chest to the left. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, low lunge. Next, inhale, press up into a high lunge. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, take your back bend. Exhale, hands to the mat. And press back to downward dog. Take a couple deep breaths here. Pedal the feet around. And then come to stillness. All right, from this downward dog position, I want you to step to the top of your mat. And on your inhale, I want you to come into chair pose. So we're gonna drop our seat, keep the knees bent, arms extended towards the ceiling, and just hold and breathe. Two more deep breaths. Nice. Next, exhale. Go ahead and take it all the way into a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and fold. Plant your hands and step back to downward dog. From here, inhale your right leg up towards the sky for three-legged dog. On your exhale, I want you to bring that right foot all the way to the hands. And we're setting up for warrior one. So I want you to spin that back heel and then press into the feet and inhale your arms all the way up. So your torso is facing the front of your mat. Couple deep breaths. Nice. Next exhale, we're going to open the arms for warrior two. So from here, we're moving right into warrior three. So drop that left hand towards your thigh and reach that right arm all the way back around behind you, keeping the chest open. Next exhale, we're moving into side angle. I want you to bring that right elbow all the way to the top of the right knee. And then sweep that left arm all the way up and around, reaching your fingertips towards the top of your mat. Nice. Next exhale, bring both hands back to the mat and step back to downward dog. Nice. Opposite side. Inhale, left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, come into warrior one. So spin that back heel. Inhale up, pressing into the feet, arms overhead. Slow, steady breath. Nice. Next exhale, open the arms, warrior two. Warrior three, drop that right hand towards the thigh. Inhale the left arm up and reach it around, keeping the chest open. And side angle pose, bring that left elbow to the top of the left knee, sweep that right arm all the way around, fingertips reaching past the ear. Few deep breaths. Next exhale, both hands to the mat and step back to downward dog. All right, from here we're going to move into our seated postures. So you can just find your way to your seat, whatever's most comfortable for you. You can jump through, or you can just walk your feet up and come to a comfortable seated position with the legs out in front of you. All right, so I want your legs straight, feet flexed, and you can start with your hands out by your sides. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And then on an exhale, we're gonna begin to fold forward, and I want you to think chest towards your knees. So we don't really wanna round the back too much here. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we're just bringing our chest towards our knees. You can keep your hands behind or next to your hips, or you can reach for your feet. Slow, deep breaths, whatever you choose. Just one more deep breath. And slowly walk yourself up and shake the legs out. All right, from here, I want you to bring your left foot into your right thigh. And again, we're gonna inhale, lengthen through the spine. And on an exhale, remember, chest towards our knee. And you can keep the hands next to the leg, or you can reach for that foot. Just hold and breathe. Slowly walk yourself up. Again, you can shake the legs out. And we'll move to the opposite side. So this time, right foot's coming into the left thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Again, walk yourself up and shake the legs out. All right, from here, just go ahead and cross your feet. We're gonna rock forward so that we can come down onto our stomachs. And we're gonna start with a few low cobras just to open up the lower back. So I want you to bring your hands right on either side of the chest. Tops of the feet are on the mat. And you're gonna begin to press into the tops of the feet. And then I want you to think pelvis into the mat. And then just press up lightly into the hands. We're not going real high with this one yet. Just take a few deep breaths here. Nice, slowly lower down. You can shake the legs out for a second or release the arms. We'll do that 2 more times. So hands in line with the chest. Press into the tops of the feet. Press pelvis into the mat. Press into the hands and begin to lift the chest. Slowly release down. We'll do that 1 more time. So whenever you're ready, press into the feet, pelvis to the mat, lift the chest. Nice, slowly release down, shake everything out. And then from here, we'll move into a modified half bow position. So I'm gonna start with my right side. So bring your left arm in front of you, kind of at an angle. And then I want you to bring your right foot towards your seat. From here, reach back with the right arm, and you can stay right here, just reaching for the foot. You can go ahead and grab the foot. I find it easier to grab the inside, or you could even grab the ankle, whatever's comfortable for you. And then again, I want you to think pelvis into the mat. And then I want you to attempt to lift that right thigh away from the floor as you reach further back with that right arm. Just really allow the chest to open. Slowly release, and we'll switch to the opposite side. This time, right arm in front of you at an angle. Left foot comes towards your seat. Reach back, take hold of the foot, and then begin to press the pelvis into the mat, lifting that left thigh away from the floor, opening through the chest, reaching that left arm back. Slowly release. You can shake the legs out. And then I want you to go ahead and turn over and lie on your back. All right, so go ahead and lie all the way down on your mat. And I want you to bring your right knee up. Bring that left hand to your right knee. And just begin to bring that leg over towards the left side of your mat. Extend the right arm. And if you want a deeper stretch, you can even look towards that right hand. And just hold here and breathe. Let's go ahead and bring it to center. Hug the knees in. Begin to make some small circles. And then we'll do the opposite side. So right leg's extended, right hand comes to the left knee. Begin to bring that knee over towards the right side, extend the left arm, and look that direction if you want a deeper stretch. Nice. Hug both knees back to center. Again, you can make a few more circles. Nice. And then come to stillness, and we'll set up for Shavasana. So that's just the meditative portion of this class, just to kind of come back to our breath and reflect on our practice. So traditionally, you set up for Shavasana by extending the legs, allowing the feet to fall open. Arms by your sides, palms up, and eyes closed. So I want you to just turn your attention back to your breathing. All right, I want you to take 3 deep breaths. We're going to inhale through the nose and then exhale from the mouth like we're sighing. After you finish that 3rd round of breathing, just return back to your normal breath pattern. I want you to take the next minute or so to just check in with your body, see how it may feel different now as opposed to when we first began. Just begin to deepen your breath. You can begin to wiggle the fingers and toes around, just bringing some awareness back into your body. And then whenever you're ready, you can meet me back in a comfortable seated position on the mat, and we'll close class together. All right, thank you so much for joining me for today's class. I always close my classes in the same way with 3 cleansing breaths and namaste. Namaste.